What's going on, Capricorn? Welcome to your weekly forecast for the week of November 9th through the 15th of 2020. Cappy. Hope you're having a great week. Hope you had a great weekend. Man, there's so much going on in the astrology this week. It's insane. But I think it's in a really good way for Capricorn, I'm going to be honest. And let's go into why. Venus in the 10th house. It's going to oppose Mars. Retrograde at the time in your 4th house. So this Mars retrograde's been really trying to have you take action for the emotions and to go inside and figure out what emotions you do need to take action for. Well, Venus right now is ripping, going full speed. This transit hasn't happened in these home signs since 1941, so it's rare. And it's happening in your 10th and your 4th house. I think that your values are very much rooted in your emotions. And you have to make sure that you're taking action for what beautiful things you want to create. And with Venus going full speed, Mars stopped. It's important to make sure that whatever you're going for in life right now feels very connected and feels good and makes you feel confident and brings you the ultimate value. And that comes from within. And that's the balance of this. And it's going to give you the action, or I should say the drive, to make things happen from a very internally based, comfortable place. And there's a lot of beauty in that. And I think that it's trying to show you too that like your goals should really make you feel good. You shouldn't have to do anything that doesn't align with you on a very deep emotional level. Mercury is going to ingress into your 11th house. So you have a stacked 11th house right now. And Mercury's still in shadow, but it's going to oppose Uranus in your 5th house. So Uranus in the 5th is definitely really in a huge way trying to liberate you by finding your power. And this is about communicating to people, to groups in your life, that you have that power and that you are liberating, that you are going towards the future that's best for you, especially with this new moon taking place in your 11th house. Like, you're going into the future. What does it look like? Does it look like what you want? Does it look like what other people want? I think that you have a lot to ask yourself there. And it's going to be, again, rare transit. The third and final time you're going to see a Jupiter and Pluto conjunction is this week in your 1st house. And you're never going to see, especially with Saturn there, you're never going to see in your life another Jupiter and Pluto conjunction. This is the biggest transformation of self-identity, of drive, of courage. What do you want in life? It's time to make the biggest changes to make that happen. This is like what the whole year has been culminating towards as these planets are on their way out and heading into your 2nd house. Like, are you ready to step into the truest form of your soul and make things happen from that place? What do you want? That's what it is. It's what do you want, and are you ready to make it happen? And I think that it goes a lot towards the future. It goes a lot towards the innovative life that you want to create. And you got to do it from stepping into your power and liberating yourself from anything that isn't of that. And, you know, the 11th house is groups and it's people and it's friends too. And it's definitely about connecting to the people that see you, that want you to evolve into the most powerful version of yourself. And that's the fam. That's the truth. And those people are going to help take you to that future and innovate the life that you want. So very important. A lot going on with people. The North Node in the 6th house is going to quincunx the sun and the moon. So reality is very important right now, and getting the little things done that make you feel good. And I would say not stressing too much. Like, you don't want to stress out about how reality should look, but you do want to make sure that you're doing the little things every day that are going to make sure that you can be in your true authentic power in the most extreme way to open up the greatest gift, which is the power within yourself. That's going to connect you to the people. And if you can do that, there's not going to be stress because you're going to be within your power and you're going to be liberating yourself from that place of power. The sun's also going to, and the moon, they're going to trine over to Neptune in your 3rd house. So in a sense, it's like the only delusion would be if you don't want to communicate to the people around you in your environment of what your true desires are and where do you want to go. What future do you want to create for yourself? And what beautiful future do you want to create for yourself? And does it align with who you are emotionally? And I think that the only way you could miss the boat is if you weren't willing to make the changes with the people or with the environment that are trying to hold you back. And this is a powerful time. So I'd say that communication can be sensitive right now because Neptune's involved there with the third house. But if you're communicating from your soul's purpose of what you want to create in this life, you're going to start shifting reality in your favor and transmuting any energies that don't need to be there. And there's definitely something to say that people are a big point. Like with Pluto in the opposition to that 7th house, like people are very important. But it's the people that are letting you step into your power, that are letting you have that creativity to do what you need to do, to make your reality beautiful, to be seen in a beautiful place, and to innovate the future you want. So don't, I would say, be delusioned in the mind by what your environment needs to look like based on what other people think. This is truly time for you to break out. The 11th house is major breakaway energy. You need to break away into the power of yourself and step into the power of your emotions and what you have going on inside. But it's a big week, and I think that Capricorns, like, I've gone through so much with Jupiter, Pluto, and Saturn, and they're on the way out. This is the final hit with Pluto. It's big time. And it's like, are you going to accept the gift of who you truly are and what your soul desires are? Are you, Cappy? I think you will. The 5 of Pentacles reversed. Well, this is usually like feeling a little beat down and broken in reality, but since it's reversed, like, this is not a time to feel beat down and broken or feel sorry for yourself. This is a time to really put all the stuff that's come together over the last year and to transmute any sort of negative thought or guilt about yourself into confidence and move forward to create the life you want that's beautiful. It's going to bring you all the prosperity that you desire. And it's the little things in life that get you there. And being able to speak up for that and being able to keep people around you that uplift you. There is, a lady in this helping out the man, which is very Venus right now in opposition to Mars. It is the feminine energy that's going to uplift and really help everybody on this planet right now. But you have to be willing to let that energy in as well, in that with that 11th house stuff that's going on. Like when people want to come in and bring that help, if you're feeling down, like, don't block that. That's important too. But in a sense, like, you're on the uphill grind now, and the only thing that would stop you is you being too delusional in your own mind to realize how much you can innovate and grow in this time because you've already gone through so much. I love you very much, Capricorn. I'll catch you next time. Peace.